Guys, the weekend is upon us again, and this is the first weekend in 2025. Today, there will be a lot of games, but before those games begin, I'm here with a quick update. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed to, thank you very much, and may God richly bless you. My name is Adam. You are watching SportsCornerGH. Quickly, let's jump into the updates. And I want to begin with Mohammed Kudus. Now, in December, the family of Mohammed Kudus went around to give back to society in the name of Mohammed Kudus. They visited the Teshi Children's Home and also Rama Islamic Basic School to give out some food items, some basic items, and also cash. And this is good. I mean, God blesses the cheerful giver, and what they did is a very good one. So, guys, that's the quick update concerning Mohammed Kudus. Now, today, Mohammed Kudus will be in action. Manchester City versus West Ham. The last time Mohammed Kudus played against Manchester City, he scored a bicycle kick. He scored a goal that got a lot of people talking. This time around, Manchester City are having their own problems. West Ham are also having their own problems. So this game in particular is going to be fairly contested. I won't be surprised even if West Ham try and get a win in this game. But all we expect is that our star boy, Mohammed Kudus, performs very well because he's a big game player. Anytime West Ham plays against these big clubs like this, it is Mohammed Kudus who stands or rises to the occasion and plays very well, performs very well. Everybody is wowed with his performance. So that is what we expect today. Whether they win or lose, we want to see him perform very well. We want to see West Ham put up a fight, at least, against Man City. This Man City team is beatable. West Ham can beat Man City. All they have to do is get a better plan, a better tactics, and also take advantage of all the opportunities they get in the game. After the game, we'll come here and talk about it and also talk about Mohammed Kudus' performance. But then, guys, do you think Mohammed Kudus is going to score against Manchester City again? Because for me, I believe he would. I believe he's going to advertise himself once more to the world, to those who doubt him, those who believe that Mohammed Kudus only dribbles, but then he's not productive. Today, he would prove you all wrong. So, guys, one game you have to watch, Manchester City versus West Ham. Do not miss it. And after the game, as we do here, I come back here, analyze the game, talk about the performances of both teams and also Mohammed Kudus also. So, guys, that is the latest updates concerning Kudus, the star boy. Moving away from Mohammed Kudus, let's talk about Thomas Partey. Now, Thomas Partey is in the news because of his contract extension with Arsenal. A lot of people are with the view that Arsenal should just start or begin the talks with Thomas Partey's camp so that they can extend his contract, because this season he has been fit, he has been playing very well. He has also played in numerous positions for Arsenal, and currently he's the fan favorite. All Arsenal fans love Thomas Partey. Not only that, if you even go to the rival fans, everybody is talking about how good Thomas Partey has been in the midfield for Arsenal. But then the coach of Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, was asked about Thomas Partey's contract renewal and also that of Jorginho. And this is what he said. I'm going to read it out very quickly. He says that is a possibility. It is a close communication with them. What their idea is, what they want to do, and what are their intention, referring to Arsenal. It says that right now it's a close communication between the players and also the club. That means Thomas Partey's camp and also Arsenal, what they want to do and also their intention. At the end of the day, Arteta is pushing for Thomas Partey to get a contract extension, but Arsenal are also reluctant because of, one, his age, 2, injury history, and 3, they just want to bring in someone who can succeed Thomas Partey in case he ends up leaving as a free agent at the end of the season. So, guys, this is the situation with Thomas Partey. And Thomas Partey today would be in action. Brighton and Hove Albion versus Arsenal. Thomas Partey is going to start. I mean, I don't want to say I expect. We know he's going to give a good account of himself. He's going to perform very well in that game. After that game, we will come back here and talk about it. And I see Arsenal doing well in that game, but then Brighton are a very stubborn side. Speaking about Brighton, there is a Ghanaian player in there called Tariq Lamptey. And Tariq Lamptey is doing marvelous things at Brighton and Hove Albion ever since he got the opportunity to start playing, to start getting game minutes. Now, in December, he was the most informed Ghanaian player across Europe. That is Tariq Lamptey I'm talking about. He scored crucial goals for Brighton and Hove Albion. And as I'm talking to you now, the EPL goal of the month of December, Tariq Lamptey has occupied 2 slots, which is quite amazing because those goals he scored were goals that gave Brighton and Hove Albion at least a point in the game. Now, the goals that have been nominated are the goal he scored against Leicester City. Now, the game they played against Leicester City ended up in a 2-2 draw. Tariq Lamptey scored a goal in that game. Also, the second goal that was nominated in the EPL goal of the month is the goal he scored against Aston Villa quite recently. That game also ended in a 2-2 draw. And Tariq Lamptey this season has scored 2 goals and also given 2 assists. This is a player that December was good to him. And I believe that everybody is seeing how impressive he is. He's also, on the verge of leaving Brighton and Hove Albion as a free agent at the end of the season. So he's allowed to talk to clubs, negotiate with clubs. And what we hear is that West Ham and Tottenham are looking in his direction. They are monitoring his situation. Whether Brighton and Hove Albion are going to look at the performances of Tariq Lamptey in December and decide his future, or they are going to allow him leave as a free agent and sign for any of the clubs I've already mentioned, West Ham or Tottenham. I'm sure more clubs are going to come in because Tariq Lamptey plays so well. It's just that sometimes he gets injured too much. But Tariq Lamptey is a baller. And today, he plays against Arsenal. I just want to see Tariq Lamptey versus Thomas Partey in a single game. Even though they play different positions, I just want to see how both players are going to contribute to their clubs. I just want to see how that pans out at the end of the day. So, guys, that is the update concerning Tariq Lamptey performing so well, getting 2 nominations in the EPL goal of the month in the month of December. And I'm happy for the player. In December, he was the most informed Ghanaian player in Europe, performing very well, playing very well, scoring goals when it mattered the most. So, guys, Tariq Lamptey's update for you. Now, moving away from Tariq Lamptey, let's talk about Mikel Baidoo, the man of the moment. It's a here we go. Mikel Baidoo from Elfsborg, and he has signed a 3-year contract with championship side Plymouth Argyle. Now, I reported this in my previous video saying that, Elfsborg are willing to let the player go when the right amount comes in. What we hear is that the amount involved is 1.45 million euros for the player, signed 3 years contract with the team. And I'm just happy for the player. Now, let me take you through a bit of his statistics this season for Elfsborg. That should tell you how good this player is. This season, he has scored 10 league goals plus 4 assists for Elfsborg. In the Europa League, he scored 5 goals and gave 3 assists for Elfsborg in the Europa League. This player also played with the Black Stars. Very good. He was superb every single time he was given the chance. Now he's going to England to play in the Championship. But this particular transfer, a lot of Ghanaians are not happy about it. Me, myself, I'm not even happy about the transfer. When I heard about the transfer, I decided to go and check the Championship table and see where they are currently. Currently, they are at the bottom of the league. So people are questioning, why did the player decide to go to, a championship team that is struggling, that is almost, fighting for their lives? Probably they could be relegated because first half of the season have been played. And the team, out of 24 games, they have won only 4 games. And they currently have 19 points. They sit bottom of the championship table. People are worried. People are like, how would a player who is so good, playing so well, decide to move to a championship team that is at the bottom of the table? Like, people are worried. People are concerned. I'm also worried. Maybe it could be money. That is how I see it. Maybe the money that was, in the contract is too good to refuse. Who's going to refuse a good contract? I mean, he's going to play. Then let's see if he can help the team, because I mean that's the main reason why they signed him. So he's there to help the team, fight for their lives so that they don't get relegated to the League One or or the lower tier league. And I just wish him all the best. You can see his unveiling video right here. Mikel Baidoo, he's an attacking midfielder, a very good player by all standard. I was hoping that even if he would go to championship, he would play for one of those teams that are doing so well currently in the championship. Leeds United, I mean, the Coventry, the West Bromwich Albions. I was hoping for those teams, but then let's see what happens. Mikel Baidoo to Plymouth. He said, here we go. He's there. Ghanaians are not happy with the transfer, but then the player has made his decision. There's nothing we can do about it. Lastly, let's talk about this interesting update in the transfer market that has got a lot of people talking. Okay, so the name of this player is called Malcolm Kweku Hen. Malcolm Kweku Hen. The Hen, I don't know that if that's the pronunciation, is Hien. Now, this player is a defender, 25 years of age, and plays for Atalanta. He's a Swedish-born Ghanaian player. And what we hear is that Atletico de Madrid are interested in signing the player. Now, we are happy because the name Kweku alone, in the name Malcolm Kweku, it should tell you where he's from. So when Ghanaians, or when I saw the update, I was quite excited. I wanted to see more of it. I wanted to see him, I did not even notice he was a Ghanaian because he played in the team that won the Europa League. Yes, the Atalanta team that won the Europa League. So I wanted to see, what is this update about? I mean, it's a Ghanaian. You understand? I'm a Ghanaian. It's a Ghanaian that we are talking about. This is an update concerning a Ghanaian. So when I saw that Atletico de Madrid were interested in the player, I was excited. But then what we hear is that Atlanta do not want the player to leave. He's a crucial part of their team. Atlanta do not want the player to leave. He's a crucial part of their team. But currently, the player is being valued at 40 million euros and currently has a contract that ends in 2028. And guys, this is the situation with Malcolm Kweku Hen. Hien. I hope I got the pronunciation right. So guys, this is the update I have for you concerning Ghanaian and Black Star players. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Today, our Ghanaian boys are going to be in action. The likes of Mohammed, Kudus, Thomas Partey, Tariq Lamptey, Antoine Semenyo. Make sure that after watching this video, you subscribe, you turn on notification, because after those games, we'll come back to the channel and talk about their performances, talk about the performances of their clubs and the clubs they also played with, or the teams they played against. We'll talk about everything. You know how we do it here. When it's Kudus, we will talk about them. When it's Semenyo, we talk. When it's Partey, we talk about it. We talk about it with passion. We talk about it with our own opinions and also what we see in the game. So guys, this is where I end today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notification. My name is Edem. Make sure to follow me on all social media platforms. Edem Mate. See you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.